Why so many Irish people left the Emerald Isle for America in the first place? The main catalyst was the Great Famine, or Ngorta Mór. Between 1845 and 1852, a potato blight devastated Ireland's primary food source. And we're not talking about a bad harvest season. This was catastrophic. Here's the scale. Ireland's population dropped from over 8 million people in 1841 to about 6.5 million by 1851. 1 million died from starvation and disease. Another million fled the country. Imagine losing a quarter of your entire population in just a decade. However, what makes this even more tragic is that Ireland was actually exporting food during the famine. Grain, cattle, and other goods were shipped to England while Irish families starved. The potato was what the poor ate, and when it failed, they had nothing to eat. Now, you might be wondering, why didn't they go to other European countries? Europe was closer and cheaper to reach, right? Here's the thing, Britain, which controlled Ireland, was the oppressor in Irish eyes. Many European countries were dealing with their own economic struggles and revolutions in the 1840s. Plus, they had strict settlement laws and didn't want masses of poor, Catholic refugees. But America represented something different. It promised land, opportunity, and most importantly, no aristocracy controlling everything. There was already an established Irish community there, sending back letters about work and possibilities. America didn't have the same rigid class system or anti-Catholic laws that plagued Europe. And critically, ships heading to America with timber and other goods needed passengers for the return journey, making passage more affordable than you'd think. So they came to America, packed into what were called coffin ships. These vessels were notorious for their deadly conditions. Disease spread rapidly in the cramped quarters, and many never made it across the Atlantic. Between 1820 and 1930, approximately 4.5 million Irish immigrants arrived in America. The peak decade was the 1850s, when nearly 1 million Irish came to American shores, desperate for a fresh start. Most settled in cities like New York, Boston, and Philadelphia. They took whatever jobs they could find, often the most dangerous and lowest paying work. They faced intense discrimination, and were even depicted in cartoons as ape-like and violent. But the Irish persevered. They built the railroads, dug the canals, and worked in factories. They became police officers, firefighters, and politicians. Irish labor literally built much of America's infrastructure during the 19th century. By 1900, more Irish people were living in New York City than in the entire country of Ireland. Today, about 31 million Americans claim Irish ancestry. That's nearly 7 times the current population of Ireland itself. The Irish experience in America became a template for understanding immigration itself, fleeing disaster, facing prejudice, working one's way up, and eventually becoming part of the American fabric. So the next time you celebrate St. Patrick's Day, or see an Irish street name, remember, Irish Americans aren't just celebrating their heritage. They are honoring ancestors who survived one of history's worst humanitarian disasters and crossed an ocean with nothing but hope. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please share, like and subscribe for more videos exploring Irish history, culture, and the hidden stories behind the headlines.